I just got a letter in the mail from my doctor, the place that he works with that's doing the surgery, and I'm like super confused, and my mind's like reeling over insurance, financial information, blah blah blah. It says that I'm scheduled for surgery with my doctor at Tampa General on 9/6/2012, which I knew. This letter is to inform you of your estimated portion of responsibility, not covered by your insurance carrier. Your estimated portion due is $1,292.11 for your physician's fee only. An estimated breakdown of your estimated pre-surgery deposit is attached. This deposit does not include the hospital, ambulatory surgery center, or anesthesiologist fees. We accept check, money order, MasterCard, Visa, Amex, American Express, I guess is what that is, and Discover card. Please do not mail cash. I will contact you prior to surgery to discuss your payment options. Payments must be received in our office by 8/30/2012. Today's the 27th. If payments are not received by this date, your physician will be notified and your surgery could possibly be rescheduled. Please be aware that this is only an estimation of your surgical cost for the physician. The charges could be changed depending on the actual surgical procedure that the physician performs. Thank you for your cooperation in the matter. Okay. 1, if you don't know what the fees are, don't send somebody that's about to undergo serious surgery a freaking bill. 2, have the decency to call that person first before you send them a bill, telling them that you'll call them later. I'm really kind of irritated right now. So, they give me this estimated surgery pre-deposit breakdown. I don't really understand it. I'm really confused. So I have, it says primary insurance, co-payment, but there's nothing written in. It says the deductible is $1,458.32. Amount not met per your insurance carrier. And then it says outstanding balance is $31.68. They gave me a flexible brace, like just what you could buy at Walmart for $20. They gave it to me there for my left ankle because I've been having like issues with it because it's been taking so much of the brunt for my right. So total amount due $1,292.11. So I'm not sure because the $1,458.32 is not in there, and but the $1,260.43 with the $31.68 makes the $1,292.11. My husband and I get paid on Thursday. I can pay this. That leaves me $300 for 2 weeks. My Aflac hasn't kicked in yet. I'm going to be out of work for 12 weeks with no pay. All FMLA does is secure my job. My insurance barely covers the cost of prosthetic. I don't know where I'm going to come up with this money. You know, I made this decision because financially it was the more sound. I chose not to undergo more operations. I chose to allow them to move forward with an amputation. I chose to be smart about it. But when you get bills in the mail, you know, I hope, God forbid, something ever happens to them where they have to make a choice like this, you know, chop off your arm, your leg, something that they maybe are treated a little bit nicer. Because just getting a bunch of stuff that the average person, I'm a counselor. I don't deal with insurance companies. I work in a company where we have a billing department who deals with the insurance and the payments. And we're pretty much Medicaid anyways, because we're not for profit. We're actually one of the bigger not for profit areas. When somebody comes in to counseling for me, I work in substance abuse, so when somebody comes in, they need services because they're about to lose their kids, or the kids have already been removed from the home. I don't look at them and say, can I have your $3 now before I sit down with you and talk and find out what your problems are? No, I say, you know what, pay it when you can. The economy sucks. Nobody is rich right now. I don't send them a bill in the mail before I explain the financial procedures to them. No, I actually sit down, and the billing specialist sits down with them, and they go over what they make, and they explain to them why the fees are what they are and all that. Nobody did that to me. Nobody did that for me. Instead, they send me a bill in the mail that I don't comprehend, and then tell me that I have 3 days to come up with almost $1,300. You know what? No matter where I go, though, it's going to be the same thing. It's not the doctor. It's the medical field. It's not about unconditional positive regard for the patients anymore. It's about what can we get for what we do. And we better have ours up front. Then I got to thinking, well, okay, so I pay all this money. That leaves me with about $300 for 2 weeks. That still, we have to have gas down there, gas back up. As it is, my husband's going to be sleeping in the freaking car while I'm in the hospital for a couple days, because on top of it now we don't have money for a hotel room, and he can't afford to drive back and forth from Ocala to Tampa every day. You know, I'm not saying woe is me, because I mean things aren't that bad for us. You know, at least we have food on our table every night. But we can't afford a hotel room, and he's not willing to leave me. So that's $300. I gotta pay for gas. Of course, he's gonna have to eat. I won't be eating, so of course he can have my hospital food, because I hate hospital food. Not really a sacrifice on my part. I have to buy a wheelchair. I have to buy a shower chair. I have to buy crutches. I don't know what the hospital is supplying, because nobody's called me, and we're like a week away. And then my insurance doesn't cover pain pills. I'm a substance abuse counselor. My insurance doesn't cover stuff like that. So I'm going to be paying for that out of pocket. What does that leave me? Okay, so I'm probably not going to be able to buy my pain medicine, which means I'm going to be laying in my house in serious pain every day. Hope to God I can just sleep through it, because I have really, really high pain threshold. It was really tough for me to get approved for FMLA. And I knew doing that would mean that I would not be getting paid for the 12 weeks that I'm out of work. It's just, they're not thinking about how difficult this is on the person. In the end, what's probably going to happen is, once I do everything, I'm probably just going to end up pawning everything I own at this point, just to get through so we can get the surgery done. I'm immediately going to apply for disability, because this puts me in a different bracket for disability, and go back to school full time. And my husband and I have already talked about it. I'm probably going to leave the counseling profession, because I'm actually more interested in anthropology and politics. So I'd like to go back to school full time. We actually both quit school. We're in our masters. We both quit because with everything going on, we're working like 60 hours a week. We're both tired all the time. We don't have any time for us, so we put school on the back burner. So now he's like, well, you can go back to school. And he's actually talking about going back active duty in the military, and to help, because we found out that my insurance is only going to cover $2,500 towards a prosthetic. I don't even know how much a prosthetic's going to cost. So there's like all these different things, all these different worries that one has. And yeah, I think I'm just going to stop here tonight, because I'm like really stressed and I want to hurt something. This is just really, really overwhelming. I can't believe this happened the way it did. You know what? If anybody out there understands this insurance mumbo jumbo, if you can like comment on my section and maybe we could like chat via email or something, and you can help me out. I'd really appreciate it, just because I've never done this before and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So again, comment in the box if you know anything about this bullshit. Okay? Well, I hope everybody has an awesome week. This will probably be my last video, unless we find out that I just don't have the money to pay the bill. And in that case, I'll probably be ranting about not being able to afford my surgery. I'm good at rants. I have a big mouth. I hope everybody has an awesome night and a great week. And I will talk to you all later.